Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Hello right bags, it's Joe Plays Games. I'm here with the live access show. If you don't know what I'm doing, I don't generally try to do mixed news in one video. I do it live now, just to give it to you a bit quicker, and it means that I can get on with doing lots of other stuff as well. So we've got a big mix of stuff coming up today. We have got ARK Survival Evolved, more stuff going on with that, a hell of a lot more. Bases have just been wiped even more and they're not rolling back. Huge issues, going to go into that a little bit. Also, Sea of Thieves is getting PvP. It's getting an arena battle mode where you'll be able to actually play nothing but PvP, game after game after game. Good news for that. I think that's going to be helping a lot. That's coming next year. Also got a little bit of news about Dead Matter being delayed, a brand new zombie game that had lots of promise, was meant to be going behind closed doors, sort of alpha testing this month. Looks like it's been delayed, and the release of their early access has been delayed a little bit as well for backers. And then we're also talking about Red Dead Online, possibilities of it coming at the end of November for an official release date of the end of November, not a beta test, but the actual full release date. So lots of things to get through. I'm Joe Plays Games. Let's go. I see who's tuned in, who's saying hello this early on a Sunday morning. No one's early on Sunday morning. God damn. Jake, go and watch my video about Fallout 76 that I put out yesterday, and you'll have all the answers for that question. Well, you maybe not have all the answers, but you'll get my opinion on Fallout 76. Today is just questions about the stuff I've just listed, so if it's not in the title, don't bother asking. Just saying, just saying. Palmer, hello. What's going on? Envy, hello. I have hit 70,000 subscribers as well, so big shout out to me, because I'm just amazing. Thank you very much. No, seriously though, thank you for everyone. Yeah, got there. Want to get to 100 now. That's it. I'm determined to get to 100, so I won't be doing any celebrating until we get to 100k subs. That's when I'm going to do a big video. I'm meant to be doing a parachute jump. If you guys get me to 100k subs, I'm going to be doing a parachute jump for charity. Going to do some skydiving and stuff like that, so absolutely make sure you're spreading the word. Jay Plays Games. If you want to see me possibly kill myself by falling from a plane without a parachute, because that could happen, it happens like 1 in 100 times. I'm sure it does, something like that. So yeah, make sure you do that. I'm just going to post everyone on live now. Live access show. Right, anyway, let's get on with what I said. So ARK is basically, yesterday, if you don't know, the Extinction DLC is not going well. It was overpowered, lots of stuff was wrong with it. I've done a video talking about that yesterday, so go and check it out for more details. But there's still problems with it. So they fixed a lot of stuff, but the bases were still getting wiped. So what they've actually done, they've got rid of element veins. Apparently it was the element veins in the game. So these are these nodes that you can collect lots of element from. If a base was near there, the element veins didn't like any bases being nearby, and so it made the decay timer go really quickly, or it get damaged really quickly, or it just disappear. So they're not going to do a rollback. Now normally in situations where everyone's experiencing quite a big loss like this, rollbacks are common. We're not that common. We've had it maybe 2 or 3 times in ARK's history where they've rolled back servers. Sometimes they rolled it back like 2 days, other times it's only been like 6 hours. But this is interesting because they're not rolling back. Even though most of the community want a rollback, they've said it would cause more issues than it would fix. And so people are going to have to just make do with 3 times harvest rates. So you're going to get more harvest rates on ARK at the moment on PC. But if you was looking to hopefully get anything rolled back, it's not going to happen. So if you lost your base, you've lost your base. You have to rebuild. I would advise don't rebuild it exactly the same spot, just in case there is any more issues. Interestingly, for once, someone has come out and is actually defending stuff and talking about stuff. The lead developer of Extinction, Chris Willoughby, has been very active on Reddit this morning. In fact, I've never seen him comment on Reddit before or much on social media, but he's bang on it this morning, talking and replying to all sorts of stuff. Easily 20-25 replies. So clearly he's worried about it, and clearly they must feel like they've done something pretty shit, not having the game tested properly. They're defending it a little bit. They're saying they'll make better for next time, and they're saying it's because they rapidly deploy stuff. But end of the day, DLC is 3 years in. You don't need to rapidly deploy it. You could make sure it works before you give it to everyone. So hopefully these problems are going to be ironed out on Xbox and PS4. I am doubtful. I'm really doubtful these problems are going to be there. So first thing I'm going to do on Xbox is get myself a Snow Owl, get myself a gacha, and see if the loot is OP on Xbox and PS4, because that's one of the problems they've nerfed, but I still think there's going to be them issues on Xbox and PS4. Don't forget, it's meant to be coming out on the 13th, Tuesday. We've only got a couple of days to go. Who knows if they're going to make it? Are they going to make it on time? I've got a feeling in there, not, you know, I've got a real feeling they are not going to get this done on time, which would be pretty shit. It would be really shit if they don't get it on time. But there you go. So ARK, don't expect to roll back. Hopefully it's fixed for now. Element veins have been turned off, so you'll have to make do with just the game at the moment as it is on PC. Loads of stuff. Go and check out Reddit for more information and bits and bobs and stuff. Let's take a look at the questions, see if anyone's filtered through. Hello, hello, hello. PUBG, yes, we're doing PUBG news as well. They're going to delay it again. Do you know if there's a new Giga and new DLC? I haven't seen a Giga, actually. I've only seen Corrupted Jeff. That's pretty much it. That's the only thing I've seen. So, yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's a minor. I'm doing it on the quick. I'm taking my kids out in a minute, actually. That's why I'm doing this quickly as well. Let's do Red Dead Online first. It's coming end of November. So we knew it was coming mid-November for the beta. They're meant to be starting, I think, on the 14th or 16th of November. That's what they said a few months ago or last month, that they'd originally planned for it to come out around that time in a beta mode. So they want to do 2 weeks of testing, and then it's going to be full release at the end of the month. So it's not exactly specific. We haven't got an exact date of November the 30th, but it does look likely. I reckon it'll be like the last day of November. So I'm looking forward to that. I want to play Red Dead Redemption. I fancy doing it with my rat bags, playing it on Xbox or PS4, just having some fun, running around with people and stuff like that. So yeah, PUBG is not on PS4. I don't know where you heard that, Julene, but as far as I've heard, I've not heard that rumour. I've not seen that rumour at all. Maybe it is, but no PS4 news, mate. Oh, good luck with that final test, King Pez. Good luck, mate. So yeah, Red Dead Redemption, how are you guys feeling? I still haven't done more than chapter 1. I just haven't had time, and since I'm not recording it or doing much for my channel, I don't really feel like I need to rush, so I'm going to get through it, but I am looking forward to playing online. That's what I fancy doing, having some fun with people, live streaming and stuff. So Red Dead Redemption online, end of November. Let's go over the Dead Matter news. Now, Dead Matter is an interesting game. It's a zombie game, apocalyptic world, you know, all the usual guffins, but it's got a very good mix of DayZ and 7 Days to Die, and I think it looks great. I've shown you guys this a few times now. I'm going to be doing a lot more content on it. I'm kind of glad I never done a preview video on it, because I had a feeling they might delay it, but they've got about 8 weeks delay. So Dead Matter is a really interesting zombie game. Go and check it out. Survival zombie game. Look it up, look up some content on it. I'll put a link to their YouTube channel and you can see how development of it's going. But really impressed with what they've shown. Just looks like they've got a bump in the road. They've lost a few staff members. It's all Kickstarter funded as well. So I think they probably need some investment now from another department or another company to really get the game up and running and where they want it to be. They've all been working really stupidly hard. So it's a shame. I'm part of the alpha testing group, so we'll be able to actually play it. I don't know if I can reveal anything, but for partners and content creators, that's what's going to happen. So as soon as I get any more information about that, I'll be showing you that. That's one to watch. Next year, if it gets made, if it does come through these difficult times, Dead Matter is going to be a big game. But yeah, simply put. Now, Xbox Insider happened yesterday. Xbox main event. There was a huge amount of information about Xbox. Nothing too sexy though. There wasn't no new IP announced. They've announced that they finally bought Obsidian. So the guys that made Fallout New Vegas are now owned by Xbox, so they're going to be making RPGs for them and stuff. There's a bunch of new games coming to the Games Pass. You've got Mutant Year Zero, which I played recently, so that's going to be free. Loads of nice little indie games for sure. They look really cool. The biggest takeaway I got from this was though that Sea of Thieves is going PvP. It's going to be a PvP proper game mode, not just randomly come across someone else. And PUBG is coming to the Games Pass. That's going to be November the 12th. So if you're looking to play PUBG, you've not played it before, maybe you want to see what it's all about, you get a chance to play it on Xbox if you have the Games Pass for free. November the 12th it's coming, as you can see from this little trailer. Yeah, it's a bit game, you know, PUBG's had issues. It's had to fight off Call of Duty's rise with their, you know, blackout mode. So I worry about them. So this is probably a good move. What they do need to do is get it out on PS4. I think even though at this point it's almost a meme, so many millions of people still play PUBG. Just because it's not in the top 5 anymore on Twitch or top 10 games sometimes on Steam occasionally. No, that's a lie. It's top 5 games on Steam. It's not sometimes. It's still a massive game. So I still think it should come to PS4. Maybe we'll get information about that soon. It is nearly a year since Xbox have had it as an exclusive. Normally they have a year exclusivity. And Bluehole, the developers of PUBG, have stated that they want to bring it to the PS4 in the future. Or they wouldn't rule it out anyway. So again, we'll have to see how this goes with the Games Pass. I can't imagine them announcing it on Xbox as free, but they're not actually then releasing it on PS4 the next week. That would be a bit stupid, even if you had to pay for it. I think it's not really a system seller anymore, but I don't know. There you go. PUBG, try it out. Bunch of new games as well. I'm really impressed with some of these indie games. There's one called Sable. That's the most I'm interested in. And First Senua is also available as part of the Games Pass. That looks not bad either. So lots of stuff coming. It is. Some people do call it a meme because it's a bit up its own arse a little bit. Sea of Thieves is getting its own PvP stuff going on. They've got its own arena battles, and this is coming next year. So they've had loads of content. Oh my god, what's with the quality on that? Supposedly it's 1080. I'm calling bullshit on that. I'm calling bullshit. But this trailer's not revealing too much. I want to get to the warfare bit. Oh my god, it's really awful. Why is it so bad? Let's see if I can find a better one. That was terrible. This is not much better. Maybe it's because I've got everything open. Oh, it's a bit better. It's a bit better. So this is coming. There's going to be a new trading group as well. So they're going to have to basically the Sea Dogs. I think they're going to initiate stuff, and you're going to have queue times. So you'll go into a PvP arena and you'll just keep going in that battle. So it's just like a proper PvP lobby. You won't have to run around looking around for players. You'll all spawn next to each other, and it's about who can get the most treasure. So I'm guessing it's going to be like one island, one spot, and you can just go there, grab it all. This is the kind of stuff I think it needs more. This is the kind of stuff I think Sea of Thieves will do well from. It's going to keep its, you know, player base playing it if it can keep up with PvP modes or new adventures, just ways to play it like this. So maybe a bit overdue. I know Sea of Thieves is definitely a meme at this point for some people. But I still think it's a good game underneath it all. It just needs lots of content. And people that play it seem to be quite dedicated to it. So, yeah, the arena is coming next year. No actual release date yet, but it's meant to be coming at some point. Just says early 2019. So, there we go, guys. Right, and I think that is it, guys. That is pretty much everything I wanted to speak about today. Just a quick one. And I guess just thank you for getting me to 70,000 subscribers. That's pretty much... yeah, that's it. I'm not doing any milestone video. I'm too busy at the moment, and I don't really want to celebrate. I told you guys when I hit 50,000 that I wasn't really going to celebrate landmarks now until I got to 100. So it's true. I'll do a bit of social media, blowing my own trumpet, but in terms of videos and stuff, no. 100,000 subs. Going to do something really special. We're going to raise loads of money for charity, and I am going to do a parachute jump. If you guys get me there, we raise enough money, I am going to do a parachute jump. So you're going to still have to give me money for charity before I do that jump. But if you do, I promise I'll do the charity jump for 100,000 subs. So yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it then. I've got to go, guy. I've got to go. I've got to go and pick my kids up and take them out for the day. I'll be back later on to do some ARK Extinction content and a forest starter guide. That's what I'm working on today. So yeah. This is what's happening now with new shows. Not all the time, but with stuff where there's loads of information. I'm not going to do it in a video anymore. I'm just going to do it live. You guys can catch up when you want. Hopefully it's still short enough, and hopefully there's not enough wobble. Maybe someone can be kind enough to timestamp it for me. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.